Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Lucky Luch here. Welcome back to my room and my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I made a watch video, so I figured I'd do a little state of the collection and show you my watch collection in its entirety. So let's flip around the camera and get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start this video off with the watch I wear the least. This is a manual wind Seiko Electra. According to my research online, this watch actually isn't made by Seiko. It's like I guess like a fake brand that tried to, I don't know, do something with Seiko watches. If I find the explanation, I'll paste it somewhere. But like this has elements of watches that I like this vintage look, this big crystal, the eggshell case, the big crown. It's gold. It has all the elements of things that I like. I think I just got it because it was big, or not big. I think I got this just because the proportions were good and it was big and shiny. But I think a younger version of me probably loves this watch. This new grown-up version of me is just meh about it. So if anybody's interested in a manual wind watch, hit me up. I'll give you a good price for it. It won't be too expensive, I promise. But yeah, this is a cool piece. It's got a lot of cool things about it. I just never wear it. It's a happy little mistake. I will preach throughout this video that I think watch collecting should be fun and inexpensive. This falls under that category. And you know what? Since I didn't spend a lot of money on it, it's okay that I made a little mistake. But it was a fun little mistake. Next up, we have the Citizen Zenshin Eco Drive Titanium with this awesome looking salmon dial. I mean, this thing's just so much fun. Once again, this is a titanium watch. So as you can see, like they've left some of it matte, but there's also some polishing on here, which makes the watch super unique looking on top of the salmon dial. Day date, 100 meters of water resistance. So you know it's a good gotta watch. I cannot wait to wear this watch out next summer. I mean, this thing just screams summertime, screams, I want to have a good time. I'm willing to have a little fun. The only flaw on this watch is I can't get a perfect fit with the two micro adjust holes and this kind of chunky looking clasp. But other than that, this thing rocks. Let me put it on real quick. At 39 millimeters, this thing fits my wrist perfectly. I believe the lugs is like 46 or 47 millimeters. So yeah, I wear it a little loose, which is fine. Here's it on the wrist. Super unique piece. And honestly, this could be like a one watch collection if you get the white version or the blue version. But I wanted to pop a color. And I think this thing is super freaking cool. Next up is a vintage gold watch that I actually wear. This is my Benrus. I got this off of the Watch Preserve for like 80 bucks. And what a freaking deal this was. This probably would have been like somebody's field watch back in the day, but for me, this is just a little dress watch. Now you have to be aware with dress watches, or excuse me, vintage watches. There's like no water resistance on this thing. Doesn't have hacking or anything, but I don't care. It's on this cool leather strap with some texture on it. It has a Swiss movement inside because Benrus is a company founded in New York that used Swiss movements in their watches. And it's got a 10 karat gold filled case and like really cool design lugs. I don't know, something about the lugs just look cool and different. I'm gonna throw this one on the wrist because a lot of people don't like small watches or say small watches are for the ladies, I think that's a bunch of BS. This watch is probably about 33, 34 millimeters, fits right on the wrist nicely. So don't listen to what the haters say. If you want a watch that's small, I say wear one anyway. So, and also for being such a small watch, it's a lot of dial and it's extremely legible, which I really do enjoy. So, you know, just know what you're getting into when you buy an old watch like this. And if you wear it the right way and, you know, swag it out properly, you will have a lot of fun. These last two watches, I will always highly recommend and I think are super, super awesome. So right here is my Orient Ray 2 in blue. I mean, I love the Sunray blue dial. I love the fact that I customized this watch. So I added in these like Seamaster type hands and blue AR coated sapphire crystal, and also put it on this suede leather strap that I found on Amazon. But just the look of this watch alone is enough for me to recommend it. On top of that, the movement in this is great. It's an in-house movement. And Orient says this is like between plus 12 and minus 24 a day. This watch I've had for over a year now and has been about plus 7 seconds, which I think is great accuracy for a watch that I got under $200. Yeah, the domed crystal was such a needed, well, not a needed ad, but was just the nice touch to this watch. I did scratch it if I try to zoom in here. I did scratch it while doing my customizations. Hold on, you'll see it in a second when the second hand moves. See that little scratch in the middle? So I did mess it up, but you know what? The more that I scratch this watch and the more that I wear this watch, the more it becomes mine. And that's what you want. If somebody was like, hey, what's a great watch that I can buy that won't break the bank, I will always recommend an Orient, specifically the Ray 2, just because it's awesome. Like, there's so many parts for it. I love customizing this thing, and it looks nice no matter what, whether you customize it or you just, you leave it as is. It's all good. And last but certainly not least, we have my Casio. This is the one that they made with the solar movement. Also has Bluetooth connectivity through the Casio app, so you can connect this and it'll always be on time. This thing is awesome. I also changed the strap on here. So I think I have the original strap somewhere. I won't bring it out now, but I put it on this black one with this like little G-Shock conversion thing. Really makes it a more like utilitarian low-key look. Then also I can make it into like that earthy look when I put back on the original green straps. I mean, this is like my action adventure watch. It's got that backlight. And right now with the digital display, you can see I have today's date in the seconds, but I could change that to my home time zone or another time zone. So I essentially use this as my GMT and my travel watch, which makes sense. This is an inexpensive watch I can always wear, right? Like, I don't have to worry about getting robbed in another country or something for having like a luxury item on my on my wrist. Look, the case on this thing is warped. It's beaten up. I've had this watch for over 3 years, and I think everybody should have a G-Shock in their collection, or at least own one at any point in their life, because these are just awesome watches to wear. And like I said, this is my action adventure travel watch, and it's been with me so many places. It's been around the world and back, and it's just such a nice watch. And G-Shocks come in all different shapes, colors, sizes, so you can find the one for you. And here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. I'll adjust that. And we got ourselves a watch collection video. This has been the state of my watch collection. Thank you so much for donating your time. I upload every Tuesday. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll talk soon. Happy holidays. Peace.